I can remember when I was at the White House being in these very small group discussions with Putin himself about fighting terrorism. This inherently relies on there being trust and established mechanisms for sharing information between our intelligence services. That trust doesn't exist. It largely hasn't existed for a long time. The problems predate the problems that were created by Russia's brazen interference in our election. But to do that kind of work also requires a common approach to fighting terrorism. And in the US case, we have adopted a very surgical approach. People can criticize and come up with all sorts of critiques of the US approach to fighting terrorism, but the Russian approach has largely been about blunt force. And so they don't go after people the way we do around the world. And they also don't see global terrorism as the threat. Their main concern has been the threat of losing parts of Russia's territory, like Chechnya or Dagestan, to radical Islamists. So there's a definitional challenge that's baked into this problem, and the lack of trust is corrosive. So in the wake of Russia's interference in our election, the idea that DOD or the CIA are going to sort of want to sit down with their Russian counterparts and share sensitive information that either potentially inhibits our ability to collect such information in the future or gives up some of the techniques we use to target and actually surgically attack the leaders of terrorist organizations, to me seems really, really improbable.